Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. No. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. So, Green Hill 1, starting off with Knuckles. He has a unique ability to climb off of these walls, as you're seeing right now. I'm going to jump into this special stage ring, because I am going to be collecting all the emeralds in this run, because it is faster for Knuckles to get all the emeralds rather than not to get all the emeralds. What we did there is we used attack where you can go from sideways momentum, and you can bounce off walls to increase your speed. It's very unique because you can't really do that in any other Sonic game. So yeah, we're going to be using Knuckles' glide ability and other things the entire run. So we're going to go down here into the water, glide up here. We're going to be collecting a lot of the emeralds pretty quickly. Get on this, jump over here. So we're already in Emerald 2, and yeah, Emerald 2 is pretty easy. We're going to just use some nice, easy sideways momentum. Get it every time. So we're already at 2 emeralds. We're still on Act 1 of Green Hill. So, unlucky that we got hit by that crab right there. You spin dash fast enough, you won't get hit by him. But we're going to progress through this stage. We're going to get one more emerald in Act 1. Some nice movement right there. And there we go. This is the 3rd emerald. Another very easy emerald. Alrighty. Okay, so we're going to be coming up to the first boss of this game. It's a very easy boss. Very, very easy. So I'm gonna want to kill this one first. Unfortunately, I messed up. It's pretty easy to kill. And then we're gonna have to hit this 3 more times. It's a pretty easy boss overall. So that's completely fine. Alright, so we're on to Act 2 now. We're going to be getting one more emerald in this act. Emerald 4. But first, we're going to try to get through this stage. Knuckles' jump height is a lot, not as high as Tails and Sonic, but, you know, I just got the top route right there. So, you know, he can keep up with that, jump height. Nice jumps here. Very, very nice jumps. It's hard for Knuckles to take the top route on this stage, but I got a nice precise jump to get him onto that top route. So Emerald 4, a little bit trickier than Emeralds 1 through 3, but as you can see, pretty easy using that sideways momentum. Alrighty. Coming up to the second boss. And this boss, very easy. You want to just go under him. Hit him on the butt a couple times. And yeah, that's the same boss from Sonic 2, except this one's a lot easier. And you see there's a little lip in the floor right there. And I'm using that lip to my advantage. I can fly up and hit that capsule a little bit faster. So I missed this cutscene skip, but I got the backup cutscene skip, so it's fine. The backup cutscene skip loses a little bit more time, but it's completely fine. Cutscene skips are 2-frame windows where you can press the pause button to pause the game, which you can then restart the level, which will restart you on the next level. It's very hard to do, and sometimes you'll just end up unpausing. But yeah, I got the backup, so it's completely fine. So now we're on Emerald 5. This one, pretty easy. Pretty easy. We're gonna use those walls to our advantage. So this is Chemical Plant, by the way. Alright. We're getting an Emerald 6 right here. I've heard it's a little bit tricky for some people, but pretty simple once you get used to it. Just a little jump off the wall there, and another jump, and you're good. So there's Emerald 6. So we're going to take this top route right here. We're going to use Knuckles' glide ability to climb up this wall. So we can we don't have to wait. Moving on to the stage more. Nice little jumps here and there, and we're gonna be coming up to the boss of Act 1. What this boss does is just hides in the chemicals, I guess you could say, for a little bit, just chilling in there. He pops out. You want a damage boost, and just hit him. It's easy as that. Now, Act 2. We're gonna be going for a skip later in the level that I will talk about. But for right now, we will be jumping off these little goo things, where green will send you super high, light blue will just bounce you a little bit, and dark blue you don't want to touch because it will damage you. Alright, so we glided and then canceled the glide, which sometimes will work out, because it'll send Knuckles straight down. Alright, so these loop-de-loops, we're going to want to jump, glide all the way over here, be careful not to get hit. So here comes the skip. This first skip is very easy. You jump off this box. Okay, apparently that skip's not easy, but it's like 90% of the time easy. I can't believe I didn't get it there. So we won't be able to attempt a Poyo skip, which is very unfortunate because that skip is very cool to show off. Instead, we're gonna have to do the level normally now. That skip is actually very easy, and I get it very consistently. Unlucky we did not get it there, which is okay. So we have to do Poyo regularly now, which really sucks. I was hoping I could skip Poyo. If you manage to skip Poyo, you wrap around the level for a minute, and as we get Emerald 7 right here instead. So usually you don't get an Emerald on this stage because you do Poyo skip. But since the Emerald's here, I might as well get it. But yeah, that one, you just jump off the walls, very precise jumps, it's a little bit tricky. So now we have all the Emeralds, now we can turn Super Knuckles. But like I was saying, Poyo skip, you get it, you skip this entire boss, but the catch is, it takes just as long as it would fighting the boss. Alright. So, we're gonna have to fight this boss here. Which, most of the time you won't be fighting, but that's okay. So we got a little nice combo here. You want to try to get all these colors together so you can get a lot of damage on him. That was a very nice combo right there. As you can see, I filled up his entire area pretty much with trash. and he doesn't have any more room to breathe. And there you go. That's Act 2 boss. We will be now moving on to Studiopolis, which is an exclusive zone to Sonic Mania. This stage has one of the best music in the game, but we will be getting speed shoes very shortly, and goodbye to the music. So we use his glide right there, bounce off that, continue the level on the top route. Gonna get some more speed shoes. Probably wasn't necessary, but that is okay. We have enough rings to turn super now. What I'm gonna do is actually get this ring, so I have extra rings here. And we're gonna continue the rest of the stage. Use Knuckles' glide, use it again, spin dash. Now we're off to the boss that's 100% RNG. What you want to happen is he'll shoot 3 missiles at you, and you want the top missile to be a blue one. So you see there, the bottom missile was the blue one, which will take longer to hit because that's the only one you can attack him with. But that's okay. With all the RNG on this boss, you don't lose that much time if you get bad RNG, so it's completely fine. But pretty much this boss is self-explanatory with super. You just hold down right the entire rest of the stage, rest of the boss fight here. Alright, so we're getting pretty bad RNG, but that's okay. Alright, just one more hit now, and he will be dead. Wow. Yeah, very bad RNG there. That is okay. Alright, that's Act 1 done. We're on to Act 2. Now this stage, you're gonna see, I'm going to do some unique boss fighting on this stage, which I will explain once we get there. I'm gonna glide all the way over here, skipping a bunch of stuff. That's the cool thing you can do with Knuckles. We're gonna go down here. So what we do in this stage, what we're about to do, is we're gonna hit a certain part of this spring which will glitch us into the wall and skip like the entire level. What you're supposed to do is take a top route and just go through the entire level, but right there I just skip the level. You can glitch right through the spring and there you go, float right through the whole level. Alright, now what we want here is Wind, which we got, which is the best RNG, and we're gonna see if we can one cycle him, which is very hard to do. And we got it! Nice! Very, very nice. So, if you get Wind, you can fly up, and if you cancel your glide, you can stay on top of the boss. With Knuckles' jump height, he won't be able to hit the boss unless if he gets Wind or Sun. So, I got very lucky there. Very, very good RNG, and good thing I didn't mess up anything. So that's very, very good right there. Alright, so off to Flying Battery. see what we can do here. Accidentally got hit there, but that is okay. Accidentally got hit there too, but that is okay. We're gonna just be gliding onto this, spin dashing, taking it pretty fast. Come up here. We're gonna need this lightning shield so we can take the top route. That is very safer for Knuckles. Oh, whoops. That's okay, we'll just turn super now, it's fine. We lost our lightning shield, but it's not the end of the world. Alright, so waiting for these cycles, these little missiles to shoot the ground so we can fall right through it. Same thing over here. Another boss, back to back now. We're gonna need to use Knuckles' glide ability as super so he can keep bouncing on the boss pretty much off screen. So we're gonna see what we can do. This is a pretty hard trick because you usually hit this thing, which will make things a little bit difficult, but we got it. First try. Good trick. If you don't do that, you will land into this trash at the bottom, you see. And Knuckles' jump height won't be tall enough, so you have to wait for him to spawn things to glide off of, which can waste, 20, 30 seconds. So good thing we one-cycled the boss right there. Very, very good. Alright, so Flying Battery Act 2. Going into more trash. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take a left right here. Go into this ring so we get 50 rings automatically right jumping into it, since we already have all 7 Chaos Emeralds. So we're gonna be super for the rest of this stage. Let's see what we can do with it, as it is faster to be super here. We're gonna climb on this thing, hold right, hope for good RNG. We did, good RNG, so we just go right through there. The fan can sometimes spawn a little bit lower, which you won't be able to get all the way up, but it did, so we're good. Alrighty. Again, these little spider things throwing us. Going into more and more trash. Nice little weather effects here. As you can see, it's raining. Very good job by the Mania developers. The aesthetics in this game are really, really nice. Okay. So, this boss, Knuckles' jump height won't be able to hit the boss for double hits off these spikes that are going to be coming up, but Knuckles can still put in work, so we'll see how many hits we can get here. Alright, only 3, that's fine. We didn't do a 3 and 3. There's nothing wrong with that. Uh-oh. Alright, so we didn't get a 3 and 3, which is unfortunate, but we should be able to kill him on these spikes, which is fine. It's fine, we didn't lose that much time. So Knuckles' jump height, he can't really hit that spider boss very good, but still beat the boss completely fine. Alright. On to Press Garden. Let's see what we got here. So the main gimmick in this level is these conveyor belts. We'll be using these conveyor belts to bounce higher, which we need to in some areas. So what I actually want to do here is spin dash to get up here, because Knuckles can't climb up those walls, or else it'll throw him back down. So again, we're getting another special ring very early on in the stage, so we could be the rest of the level super. So we're gonna break this right here, climb up, do a little bit more climbing. spin dash through the wall. And again, progressing through the level here. So there's a nice little box clip that I should be able to do here. It's not hard. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, well, now I can't do it. I accidentally destroyed the box that I needed. It only saves like 3-4 seconds, but it's cool when you get it. So we're gonna take the top route here, and Knuckles is gonna climb right on up. We're gonna use the spring so we can transition to this side and climb right, go right up here. These hills, these ramps. So we're going to a boss that Knuckles ordinarily doesn't really, can't really get up here. But if you just glide at the very last second, you can say hi to this boss, and he's stuck in his little cubby hole over here. So very nice. Actually, what I want to do is climb on this wall. The very last second, like right now, the scoreboard's gonna come up. I want to land, spin dash. Oh, so close. So I didn't get the transition. But what you can do there is transition into the next act and just go straight away instead of walking to the next act, which saves a little bit of time. So this level, very very nice aesthetically. A very snowy, icy level. We're gonna progress through the stage here. These things keep dropping ice blocks on us, but that's fine. We're gonna use that to our advantage coming up. We're gonna get into an ice block on purpose right here. So we're gonna go into this ice block, and what this ice block will do is take us right where we need to go. So very helpful ice block. All you gotta do is tap 5 times and you can get out of it. Or if you hit something, you can get out of it as well, like a wall. Okay, so on to the boss fight. This boss fight is like a samurai. He's gonna throw these things at you, but all you do is stand right underneath him, damage him, easy peasy. Alright, nice stage, nice stages. Alright, so a cutscene skip, here we go. No cutscene skip, that's okay. It saves about 12 seconds, but we can watch the cutscene skip instead. Alright, on the start of Speedway. Now this level has these little lightning bugs that will try to hit you for most of the level, which is pretty annoying. But if you go fast enough, most of the time you don't have to deal with them. See, that lightning bug was actually in my way, so shame on him. But we're gonna get through these little these swings of spikes that are trolly, trust me. They will hit you. So we're gonna use these little things to shoot us pretty fast. And again up here. We're gonna wait for a cycle, get that. Shoot us down here. We're gonna transform into Super right now. And continue the level. So coming up, after some of these jumps right here, we're gonna need this boss to be nice to us. So we're gonna hit him 2 times, and he's gonna spawn these little lightning bugs, which luckily enough he spawned closer to the ground, but sometimes, since Knuckles' jump height is very, very little, the lightning bugs will spawn pretty high and Knuckles will not be able to reach them. But instead, he was nice to us, so we just kill him. Alright, another cutscene skip. Let's see if we can get it. Nope. We didn't get it. It saves about 12 seconds, but that is okay. We get to see this nice cutscene skip that takes us to the future. The future of Stardust Speedway. Now this level is pretty quick, and we're gonna need as many rings as we can get, because the boss fight is pretty long. So we're gonna take this route. It's a nice, easy top route to memorize and perform. For the most part, hopefully I don't eat my words here. This jump can be annoying. So we're gonna turn super right after getting that. Progress through the rest of the level here. And now we will be fighting Metal Sonic. And what we're gonna do first is go through this little area and just keep running right until we get to phase 1 of him. Once we get to phase 1 of his fight, we're gonna hope for some good RNG. I will explain. So he's gonna spawn these little silver Sonics, and what you want them to do is roll right away and not do that punch animation. If they do that punch animation, you lose a little bit of time because they'll go to the left or the right, and yeah. But right now, good RNG right now, he's rolling. He rolled 3 out of the 4 times, so that's pretty good. Roll, all you have to do is run right up to him, roll right back, and yeah. You can attack Metal Sonic pretty quickly. Alright, so another one of these little sections we just have to progress through. And now phase 2 of his fight, which is pretty easy. You just gotta stand inside of him and it will attack him once he is vulnerable to be hit. So we're gonna get 3 hits. He's gonna do an attack. We're gonna go right back up to him, hit him 5 more times, and the boss fight will be over. Not bad at all. Pretty good. Alright. So, we're coming up to Hydrocity. And it is the first water stage in the game. And we'll see what we can do here. We're gonna take this top route by pulling this lever. It's gonna send us straight up. Come over here. Go this way. We're gonna glide at just the right moment so we can get up here. Slow down because we want to go back to the middle route so we can go the fastest way here. It's a nice little route. We're gonna pull that lever so we can fly through the ceiling here. It opens it for us. We're hopefully gonna have enough rings here. Yeah, yes we do. Okay, we have just enough rings to have 50 rings to turn super. And since we got a bubble shield as well when we got our 50 rings, we don't have to worry about drowning, which you can drown with super without a bubble shield or getting those bubbles that you see spawning. We're gonna come up here. This is gonna send us to the right. What we're gonna do is try to time our jump. So we can do a little clip into this area right here. We got it, nice. Get shot down here. And just like in Sonic 3, there's this little, where the walls are crashing down on the left and the right. And you gotta escape, you know, before you get crushed. So what we're gonna do is, you know, escape. Alright, so you want to be careful to not spin dash too quickly there. You'll get stuck in the wall. That's not good. So in this boss fight, we give Eggman a little taste of his own medicine because we are... oh, I accidentally got hit there. We are the ones controlling the machine now. So yeah, take that, Eggman. Unfortunately, I got hit by one of his little balls of damaging balls. But there you go. All you gotta do is suck up Eggman. Once he gets to the top, you hit him. You have to hit him 4 times. Not bad at all. Unfortunately, we lost our bubble shield because we got hit, but that's okay. We should be able to get another bubble shield. So we're gonna take this top route here. Use a nice little tech right there. Climb up the wall a little bit faster. Oh my god. So we're messing up here by accident. That's okay. We'll have enough, oh! Now we won't have enough rings. But that's okay. We'll find some more rings in the stage. There's a bunch of rings coming up. So what we want to do here is glide all the way over here. We're gonna activate a platform switcher so we can go down that slide. Normally you just fly right, or you know, glitch right through that slide, but we can switch the platform switcher, and there you go. So we're gonna go up here. Look, we got an extra bubble shield, so that's nice. Go down here. We're gonna fall all the way down. We're gonna use the jump to glitch through that slide, which saves a really good amount of time. Come up here. So we're gonna come to the phase 1 of this boss, and since I have a bubble shield, I don't have to worry about drowning. So what you're gonna do is, you see Eggman's blowing his fan over there, so you can't just go to the left and attack him. There's these missile things that you're supposed to attack him with, but since I'm super, I can just run into any object at all, and it will attack him. So it works out perfectly. And there you go. Phase 2 of this boss. Now, what I'm gonna do is spin dash and jump into him. And kill him pretty quickly. Since I'm super, I can just keep jumping on him. So we hit that. And now we're on to an exclusive level for Knuckles, which has some pretty cool tricks. Mirage Saloon 1. So what happens here? Look, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles all hanging out, and yeah, there you go. Knuckles gets knocked down for some reason. Poor Knuckles. He hits the ground pretty hard, honestly. But, you know, he's tough. So he's gonna be coming to his exclusive stage here with some nice music. So we're gonna be careful that we don't get hit. And yeah, just go through this level. It's a nice little level here. Very nice exclusive level for Knuckles. Alright, so we're gonna be coming over here. The stage is usually pretty long, and you have to go a whole different way. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna come up on these little cylinder platforms. Go over. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Okay, but what we're supposed to do is go over there, which I will do next time. And what we're gonna do is get a special stage ring, which will make us turn super, so we'll be able to spin dash very, very fast, which then we can climb up here, which you're not supposed to be able to get up to yet. But since we can, might as well do it. Use these flippers to get up here. These little things will help us pop up higher as well. We're gonna be coming up to Mirage Saloon 1 boss, which is Knuckles' caterpillar boss. We're gonna try to bounce on his head, which is hard to do. That's okay. Alright. decent stage, not bad, not bad. So Act 2, we have we're gonna just start off here. Try to get some nice rings and such. So unfortunately we didn't get enough height. Alright, so we get to turn super though, so it's okay. We'll be going up here. Take a right. We're gonna be facing Heavy Magician in a second. And now his boss is he'll spawn you these 3 enemies that I forget what they're called, but pretty much all you have to do is just stand inside of them. But what you want to do is get 3 hits on him, so you want to only hit him once, like that. And then the second time you want to hit him twice, you get 3 hits. Because if you hit him twice, he'll just go back into this little hole he is in right now and transform again. So it's fast to do it this way. And you want to get 8 hits total. So what we want to do here is hit him, just hit him 2 times, and there you go. That's the boss. Nice level. And we will be moving on to Oil Ocean. There's also a cutscene skip there that I forgot to go for, but that's okay. Alright, Oil Ocean. Now this stage, there's a lot of oil that we don't really want to be in, so we're gonna just go up here instead, where the oil is not to be found. We're gonna want to jump on these fans. Let us go to the top route here. We're gonna take this middle route over here. Be careful not to get crushed by these pothole things. Take the middle route again. Take a right. Now this stage's main gimmick is these potholes, so they just splurt up. So we're coming up to the boss here. I like to call him the Bob the Builder boss because he looks like Bob the Builder. And doesn't do much. He kind of just chillaxes. What's supposed to happen in that boss is he will attack you with these the potholes at the bottom, and they'll just fly up right into spikes and you'll get crushed. But he can't even attack. So it's completely fine. Beating him is pretty quick. Unfortunately, I did not stand in the right place, so I am going to be seen clearly, which I don't want to happen. I don't want to be seen clearly. So we're going to do a nice little jump here to skip a little section. Now the thing is, the smoke that you see on the screen can damage me. If I would have glitched the level at the beginning, I would have not been able to get damaged by this. So it's okay though. We still should be able to get 50 rings, so it shouldn't be a problem. We'll see though. It's really hard to see, so you really have to have a good memory and some precise jumps here. So we're all out of speed shoes, so we're gonna probably want to get some rings real quick here so we can turn super. Oh no. So we didn't turn super, so this is not going to be good at all. And we only hit the boss 3 times. I'm very unlucky. Very, very unlucky. So, now what's gonna have to happen is, Oh! Oh, wow. Okay, so... Okay, this could be very troubling. Knuckles is being bad. He's being a very bad boy right now. So I accidentally drowned in the ocean. But hopefully we can beat this boss. This is gonna be really tough. Usually you have super, which I get super pretty quickly. Unfortunately, I did not get super in this run though. Okay, so we died again. Oh no. Okay, so this is very unfortunate. This boss is very hard without a fire shield or without super. Let me try again. This doesn't happen, like ever, but it's happening now. But this boss, is pretty hard, because he has his little minion things that shoot at you, and it's just a pain in the butt. Alright, so we only need 2 more hits. But we have 0 rings, so that is not good. Hopefully I can do this. So we beat the boss, but we died. Okay. It's okay. This is very unfortunate. But this can happen in a run, so... It never happens, but of course it happens this run. Not much I can do here. This is like the worst case scenario because this will never happen during an actual run. Because there is precautions to just turn super right away rather than what I did. Oh, okay, so we accidentally died again. So we're losing over 3 minutes just on this stage alone. Very unfortunate, but it's okay. This boss is very annoying. Very, very annoying. Alright, we only need to hit him one more time, so we should be able to do it this time. Alright, so we killed him. We killed Eggman, finally. Finally! So yeah, if you just turn super there, you don't have to worry about anything at all, so, yeah. On to Lava Reef now, though. This stage is pretty fun. One of my favorites. So what Knuckles is gonna do, he's gonna climb up these little stairs here. What we're gonna do is, coming up, we're gonna take this top, section to get 50 rings very quickly. Which helps us transform instantly into the stage. Very quickly into the stage. Knuckles is one of the hardest characters to to very, very get down in this game. Alright, so we're gonna not want to get crushed here, because that would be bad, so we're gonna go underneath it. Do a nice little jump there. We're gonna take this middle route. Do a couple jumps, and spin dash. Get up all these stairs. There's a lot of them. This level's one of the longer ones in the game. Nice little jump there to skip a nice little section. Alright, so this boss, he has armor right now, so I cannot attack him. So what we're gonna have to do is get the lava to spray his shield down, so we will be able to attack him. So you need the lava to come up twice, both on different platforms. And then, yeah, now he's vulnerable to hit. So now we can hit him, and yeah, sometimes that glitch can happen where you kill him, the time stops, and you hit him all 8 times, but you get a phantom hit. What that phantom hit does is you have to hit him now a 9th time, and yeah, that's why it took away my fire shield there. But that's okay. Moving on to Act 2 now. A very nice, cool stage here. What we're going to be doing very shortly into the stage is turn super, which will I'll show you in a second what it's going to do. All right, so don't get smushed there. That's not a good thing to do. Be a good Knuckles. Be a good little Knuckle. So we're gonna get this. Jump on this platform. Make sure you're on the right-hand side here, like I am. We're gonna transform so this platform pushes us into the wall, which skips a huge section of the game, or of the level here. And now we're gonna just continue the level normally. There's also another clip in this level that I'm gonna see what I can do here. If I can do it. Saves a good amount of time. A few seconds. If you can get it. So we go up here. And you want to make sure that you can clip into this wall like that. And with Knuckles' climb, you can just clip right into that wall. Alright, so what we need to do here is, Knuckles is supposed to take a different path, but if you spin dash off that little place that I spin dash off of, you're able to go into Sonic and Tails' exit. But Knuckles has his own exit, but we took Sonic and Tails' exit because it's faster. Now, Knuckles is an exclusive boss right here. Nice little, he remembers back what happened in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. What happened when he tried to attack Eggman. And he's having deja vu. So, nice little bubble, remembering bubbles right there. So, this is Knuckles' exclusive boss. But we killed him pretty easily. And we're on to the next stage, which is Metallic Madness. Let's see if we can get this cutscene skip, though. Saves like a little amount of time, like every cutscene skip does in this game. Alright, we didn't get the cutscene skip, which is fine. And here we go. Metallic Madness. There's a nice little boss skip in this level. Let's see if we can get it. It's not a gimme. It's not the easiest thing in the world, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Alright, so what you want to do is jump here, come down here, you get a lot of speed. We're going to turn super right away. We're going to run right. We're going to jump off this. Continue the stage as normal, but coming up, we're going to need to do some precise gliding and jumping so we can skip the whole boss here. So there's these little platform things that will send you in the background. And here they're coming up. So this platform right here. So we did it. The platform will send you into the background and send you send you pretty much on top of a ceiling in the background. So yeah, with that I can just skip the entire boss. I glided a little bit early, but that's okay. What we want to do is still keep holding glide. And then, yeah, we die, and we go on to Act 2. So nice little boss skip right there. Now what we're going to want to do here is get 50 rings pretty quickly. So nice, we got 50 rings. We can do the rest of the level now, no problems. Come on. Be careful not to get crushed by anything. Getting crushed is very bad. Alright, not bad at all. So we're coming up to Metallic Madness, Act 2 boss. He looks like a gumball machine because that's what he does. You're gonna hit his little lever right there. He's gonna drop these minion clones of some familiar faces. We got Eggman, and Amy. A couple old bosses used from the original games. Not Amy. Amy's just hanging out. Okay. Alright, so nice. Very nicely done there. Very nicely done. And since we did that weird glitch, we get an instant transition instead of it going to a black screen first, which can catch you off guard because you're like, what the heck? But here comes the last stage in the game, another exclusive stage for Sonic Mania, that is. And now this, we can climb up here to the right, which you're supposed to go to the left, but Knuckles can just climb right up. He doesn't care. So what we're going to do is we're going to clip into this wall here. We didn't get it that time, but we'll get it one of these times. Skips a really good portion of the level. So there we go, we got it. We come up here. Let the lightning bolt take us up. We're going to transform into Super. Get this. Gravity Ball. The gimmick in this level is Gravity Balls. We're going to be careful not to get crushed here, because getting crushed here is very bad. Okay, we messed up, but we're good. So yeah, Titanic Monarch, it's one of the longest levels in the game. There's a lot of stuff in this game, this zone. But with Super, we can get through it pretty easy. We're gonna run over these spikes, and go in up. Now we're coming up to this boss, which is Red Eye or Crimson Eye, is his name. And we're gonna need some good RNG here, because if it's an up arrow in the background, the elevator goes up, and you won't be able to hit him. Knuckles won't be able to hit him now, because Knuckles' jump height is just so small. But we got a down arrow on the second try, so that's good. Usually you'll... Not usually, but if you're very, very unlucky, you'll get up arrow, up arrow, up arrow, and you will never be able to really hit him, ever, until you get a down arrow. So this is the last cutscene skip in the game. We got it, so that's nice. Now, this level. This level. We're gonna be skipping the whole stage with Knuckles here. And I'll show you exactly what you need to do. Let's not don't do that, but get over these little circles. Make sure you go to this exit. There's 4 different exits you can enter in. I'm gonna try the glitch once and see if I can get it. Okay, I didn't get it, so it's fine. But you go this way. If you can get the glitch, it saves about 15 seconds, but it's very, very, very precise. So unlucky we got hit there, but we'll be coming up here. And you gotta make sure that you go over here, so you get a specific exit. The specific exit over here, you can just glide straight up here, glide to the right, you get glitched into the wall, and now you just vertically zip. We get vertically clipped into the wall, and we can just vertically just jump right up there, which we can hit something that we're not supposed to be hitting, but you can just glitch through the whole level. And now we're on to the final boss, which you have to beat without super, which can be a little challenging if you're not used to it. So I'm gonna see what I can do here. This is the final boss. After the final hit is time. So what I'm gonna do is damage boost, so I don't have to worry about his little electrical tentacles that can really hurt me if I'm not careful. Alright, so what you want to do is at least get rid of one of his tentacles every single time, because if you don't, you get transformed into another boss fight section, which wastes so much time. So good thing we're getting rid of all of his tentacles. And that is time. A 58:04. Not bad at all. But yeah, not bad at all. And there goes Knuckles. He's leaving with Sonic. Off Little Planet, the place they're on. So, that's the end of that. And yeah. We easily get a sub 56 here if we just do Oil Ocean normally, so no need to worry. This run is very, very, probably the hardest, but